Girl, is it too late to try modeling? I want to try it in my 30s. No, it is not too late to start modeling. I am a thorough believer that, oh my gosh. Okay, so a couple things. One, you never age out of modeling. It's never too early to start, it's never too late to start. Because as long as there are people your age and are getting marketed to, they will need a model to do that. Okay, I want you to understand, and this is a good example. They have had women in their 60s, 70s, and 80s modeling forever. Okay. It didn't just start when your grandmother became a grandmother. No, they have started well before then. Because how do you get somebody to buy something? You show them somebody that they want to be like, or somebody who is like them doing or having the thing. Okay. So it doesn't matter if you're 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. If you are somebody that they have a product for and will market to you, they are going to need to hire a model to do that. Why shouldn't that model be you? Okay. 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 And the reason I also say it's never too late to start is because people stop modeling all the time. There are people who've been modeling since they were 3 years old who get to 22, 23, 30, 35 and say, I don't want to model anymore. That's your opportunity. That is literally your opportunity. There is always an opportunity to pursue modeling. Now, if you're trying to pursue it for pay, if you're trying to take this as more than just a hobby and you want it to become a source of income, you have to do this with more intentionality. You are going to need to invest the time and resources to learn that gap between, what somebody learned in their 20s and, you never modeled before. You're going to have a learning curve. So you can either, again, figure it out on your own, do the trials, failures. Again, most of the models that I know who are in their 30s, they have a job. You know what I'm saying? They, if they're just starting modeling, they don't have an agency. You just started. Okay. You have no idea what's happening in the industry. You don't know what you do well. You don't know how much people should pay you. So you would have to start trying to figure that out outside of your day job. You have to figure out what works for your look. You have to figure out what works in your location. You have to figure this out without an agency. Because chances are when you apply to an agency, they're going to say no because you don't have any materials. And if you don't have a look that's instantly going to book, they expect you to come already prepared to make money. And if you're just starting and you're in your 30s and you don't have any of this information and you're working a day job, you don't know what to do with your look, you don't know what to do with your location, you don't have an agency, it can be a lot of cards stacked against you. So you would have to invest a lot of time to do the trial and error. And, something that could have taken you, 2 weeks to a couple of months to do is now going to take you years. Unless, of course, you get assistance. Now, I'm always here at the Model University, but I can't tell you what to do. I'm a model coach, but I'm not your model coach yet. But again, it's all free choice. I've had models who have invested in other people's programs and gotten scammed. I've had models who have, I don't be trying to put nobody out, but I've had models who have invested in other coaches and spent thousands of dollars doing that, did not get the results that they wanted. And then they come back here and they're just like, I need help. And it's just like, you could have just started here. So you have options. You have free will. If you're trying to start modeling in your 30s, your 40s, your 50s, your 60s, your 70s, your 20s, if you're trying to start modeling as an adult and you have that full-time job, you don't have an agency, you don't know what to do with your look or your location, and you don't want to invest years trying to figure it out on your own, you know where to find me. Okay. I am just one call away. All right. So let me know. But either way, enjoy the resources here in the group chat, the podcast, the blog, all the things, the social media. Take your fill. And when you are ready to actually have like guided, structured, step-by-step process to help you get to your goals, you know where to find me.